What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and in this video, guys, we're going to be breaking down our Week 1 team builder going up against King Bub and the Munchlaxster United in the Pokemon 4 Glory Season 2 Draft League. If you guys are excited, first things first, be sure to leave a like on this video, as your support is always greatly appreciated. Second, if you guys would like to pick up a Detroit Steel Wings t-shirt, check out the link in the description down below. There is a brand new t-shirt design featuring the brand new Detroit Steel Wings logo that we have been given to us by my dear friend Nicola. She is a awesome human being. She made this logo as sort of like just a sketch, and I was like, you know what, I like this. I want to use this as the logo, so check it out. Gotta order mine too, that's why I'm not wearing it. I'm rocking Palmon today. So hope you guys are excited for both those things, and of course, if you're new, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on future Pokemon content. We're going up against King Bub and the Munchlaxster United. Like I said, this is week 1. If you guys caught the draft analysis, I normally don't do those, and actually this is the second time I've recorded this team builder, because I recorded it the first time. I'm recording this team builder after our battle because I would rather break the fourth wall in that aspect than make myself look like an ass, because I talked about in the draft analysis, I mixed up my own things talking about it. So as we go down the team, you'll see where I messed up, and if you're very cautious and have a good eye, you'll see where I messed up already. So look at a Bub's team: Mega Medicham, Togekiss, Shaman, Gengar, Shaman, Zygarde 10%, Registeel, Gengar, Electros, Slowking, Avalugg, Seismitoad, and Tyranitar. Very powerful team. Shaman, Gengar, and Tyranitar are his Z captains. Fastest mon on his team is Zygarde 10%, followed by Gengar, followed by a speed type with Shaman and the Mega Medicham. Coming in last is Togekiss at 80. Other than that, nothing too fast on his team. Very bulky team, very good walls. I don't expect him to bring a Registeel. I expect Mega Medicham to come. Obviously, it's a huge wall breaker. Electros is incredible, and the only way counter I have to that is going to be Sock. Avalugg is probably coming. It's a really good defensive check, although its special defense is garbage. So let's talk about the team really quickly. Tony Stark the Scizor making his debut. Tony Stark is my win condition. Rocking that Akaberry, Technician ability, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Roost, and Bug Bite. 172 HP, 252 adamant attack, 4 defense, 4 special defense because we don't want to waste EVs. 76 in speed with an adamant nature. 76 in speed. We are outspeeding a uninvested Seismitoad. +2 Bullet Punch. Excuse me. Kills Mega Medicham without investment, does huge damage to Togekiss, kills after rocks, +2 Bug Bite, kills a non-defensive Shaman, +2 Bullet Punch, kills Zygarde. I can set up on Zygarde. Registeel, I don't expect him to bring, but Registeel walls this set. Gengar, +2 Bullet Punch, kills. Electros, a +4 Bug Bite, kills that thing. I gotta be careful for the Flamethrower that it may have. Slowking, +2 Bug Bite, kills. +4 Bullet Punch kills Avalugg. I can set up on that provided he doesn't bring the HP Fire. Seismitoad, +4 Bug Bite kills an offensive set, +2 Bug Bite kills +4 Bug Bite kills a defensive set, +2 Bug Bite kills an offensive set. Tyranitar, +2 Bullet Punch. Unless he's a special set, I can get at least an SD up on this thing. I can eat an Akaberry. I can eat anything, even a Choice Bandit hit from Tyranitar. So definitely a good win condition here. Roost for the recovery, Bullet Punch, and Bug Bite are really the only things that I need. Technician boosting both of those. Next up here's my faux pas. Alakazam, Prometheus the Alakazam, bringing the Psyche MZ. You guys watched the draft analysis. I talked about how Heliolisk, Salamence, and Sneasel are my Z captains. Completely forgetting that notion, I decided to put a Z Crystal on this mon. So tomorrow's battle will be post-commed, so I can explain that for those who did not watch this team builder or the draft analysis. There's a little funky stuff that happens in there to accommodate for that fact. So Psychic, Focus Blast, Energy Ball, and Protect. 36 HP, 252 special attack, 220 speed, Timid, outspeeds Zygarde 10% by 1 point. He will need to Scarf something to outspeed me. Scarf Gengar more than likely. Psychic hits Medicham, Psychic hits Gengar, Psychic does not hit the Tyranitar. Focus Blast hits the Registeel, Focus Blast hits the Avalugg, Focus Blast hits the Tyranitar, Energy Ball hits Slowking, Energy Ball hits Tyranitar, Energy Ball hits Seismitoad. Protect just to stall out a Fake Out from Mega Medicham because I am faster than that thing and I can take a Bullet Punch. The plan is to Psyche MZ Psychic. I'm going to talk about why this was built. Just so I don't lose all of my credibility as a competitive battler because I forgot my Z captains. Psyche MZ into Psychic, your switch in really needs to be Registeel or Dark type Tyranitar or Max Spadef AV Electros. Those are the only things that take Psyche MZ Psychic remotely well. Other than that, Slowking can need a hit depending on his investment. Other than that, it really just, pokes all. So the plan is to lead off of that thing, click Psyche MZ Psychic, kind of scout around and see what he wants to do with that. Physically defensive wall this week, kind of manhandles Mega Medicham, is Bubs the Tangela. She is rocking her Eviolite, Regenerator ability, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, Synthesis, and Giga Drain. 244 HP, 252 defense, bold, 12 special attack. Odd amount of HP, so we can come in on rocks. Sludge Bomb is there, so Togekiss and Shaman don't get a free switch in. That'd be really unfortunate if they got one of those. And I was thinking about bringing Toxic. I was thinking about bringing Protect just to burn high jump kicks on Medicham, because Adamant high jump kick for Mega Medicham, 2-hit KOs this thing. Jolly high jump kick, 3-hit KOs. Jolly Ice Punch, 4-hit KOs. Jolly Ice Punch, 3-hit KOs. So I am able to get off like a Giga Drain. I can Synthesis. I can Leech Seed. I can Sludge Bomb, things like that. So yeah, Leech Seed for the recovery. He's got a couple bulky mons that I can hopefully, the only one that doesn't, or the only one that can switch on a Leech Seed is Shaman, and if that's the case, I click Sludge Bomb. Leech Seed forces switches. It's going to be really nice if he decides to bring in Avalugg, thinking, ha ha ha, Ice type, Grass type. Excuse me, I can go for a Leech Seed on there. Synthesis for the recovery kind of pairs really nicely with Regenerator. Giga Drain does damage to Slowking, Seismitoad, and Tyranitar. Also gets me back some nice recovery. Mega Medicham really is a huge threat, and Tangle actually manhandles it really nicely, so I'm happy about that. Can't take too much on the special side. Next up here, we have Ray Romano, the Mamoswine rocking that Never Melts Ice. Thick Fat ability, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Stealth Rock. I'm hoping to bluff this thing as a Scarfer against Shaman. 16 HP, 252 Adamant Attack, 196 Speed. At 196 Speed, we are outspeeding a max speed Jolly Tyranitar by 1 point. Ice Shard for the priority. If we can whittle things down with Scissor, with Alakazam, we just kind of come in and start clicking Ice Shard a bit. That Never Melt Ice boosted by 20%. Earthquake, his only mon that appreciates, that can switch in on Earthquake is Electros. Other than that, nothing appreciates an Earthquake. It's Togekiss too, but I've got Ice Stab for that. Icicle Crash for the things that do appreciate an Earthquake, Shaman and Togekiss, as well as the Electros. Stealth Rocks are also nice. He has a Rapid Spin in the form of Avalugg and a Defogger in the form of Togekiss. So I can get up my rocks, and if he brings the Togekiss, he has to defog any hazards he gets. If he brings the Avalugg, I get a free switching into my Scissor, and I just start setting up and clicking Bullet Punch. Next up here, really threatening defensive mons that he has include Togekiss, or especially offensive mons include Togekiss and Gengar. Shaman's always a problem, but you can't prep for base 100 mons in my opinion. They can be run physically they're so diverse you can't prep for them. You just kind of gotta get a general idea and hope for the best. Offensive Shaman really does kind of run through the 6 with this team. Ice Shard for the priority, Earthquake for stab, Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards, Seed Bomb to hit Tyranitar, Seismitoad, and Slowking if need be. AV 236 HP, excuse me, 4 in attack, 4 in defense, 252 Spadef with 12 in speed, Careful Nature, 12 in speed. We are speed creeping a uninvested Electros and an uninvested Registeel by 2 points, just in case Bub wants to kind of be like, oh, well, Donphan's pretty bulky, so I'm going to speed creep that. We got a little bit, not too much. I didn't want to sacrifice too much bulk, but we've got just a little bit there to kind of counteract his. And any more speed than that, he starts sacrificing out on some major bulk, which will cost him some damage. But Ice Shard for the priority, like I said. AV Spadef, we kind of sit in front of Gengar and just laugh at it. Even an Energy Ball from a timid Gengar, really like 3 or 4 hit KOs this mon. And then I turn around and kill with an Earthquake. Same thing with Togekiss. Togekiss can Air Slash this thing. I just Ice Shard it with the priority and do what I can from there. Donphan has a massive attack, so I don't really need to invest too much into that. Last but not least, so Tangela is one kind of counter to Mega Medicham. Second up here is Khaleesi, the Salamence. She's rocking her Yachi Berry, Intimidate ability, Roost, Fire Blast, Draco, and Toxic. Max HP, 156 defense, 100 speed with a timid nature. With this spread investment, we are outspeeding Togekiss, and actually 1v1ing a Togekiss that's not Choice Scarfed. So Roost for the recovery, Fire Blast hits the Shaman, Fire Blast hits the Registeel, Fire Blast hits the Avalugg. Draco is an all-around amazing play. Toxic for anything that he feels like he can switch in other than the Registeel. Yeah, that's the only mon that is immune to Toxic on his team, or Gengar. But so we get the Intimidate off, so here's the plan. He goes for Mega Medicham's out, I switch into my Salamence, get the Intimidate off, and then I can switch back out, so now his 4-hit KOs are now 5-hit KOs, and if he's adamant, his 3-hit KOs are now 4-hit KOs. So between Tangela and Salamence, we can kind of manhandle Mega Medicham a little bit. We do a chunk to his walls. In case they think we're a physically offensive set, we hit Shaman with a Fire Blast, we hit Avalugg with a Fire Blast, we hit Registeel with a Fire Blast. Everything else we drop Dracos on. Togekiss, we can Roost, Toxic, Stall. It can't do too much to me with this investment. I hit Toxic and then I just Roost in front of him because I'm faster than any set that he can come up with. Unless he brings Thunder Wave or unless he's a Scarf variant. If he is a Scarf variant, we do have checks for that. So, all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this team builder. I'm really looking forward to what you guys feel about the battle coming up tomorrow. If you guys have enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like on this video. Your support is always greatly appreciated. Don't forget, pick up a Detroit Steel Wings shirt in the description down below if you do want to support the team and the dream and the boy. Let me know your thoughts on this team in the comment section down below as well. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.